Hi, it's Noel Gordon, and I'm just wanting to talk to you a bit about goal setting today. The thing is, because obviously most people they talk about their goals, they talk about their goals, and they have no real plan about what they want to achieve, and that's just something you guys need to have in place. I talked about it briefly when I was talking about a diet video. Have a look on my YouTube, Google Plus, Facebook. There's a video about dieting, and I talk a little bit about goal setting. But the key to goal setting is for business. I'm not talking about fitness. I'm talking about business, because obviously I'm a businessman. I'm an expert in fitness, but no, my business head is where the goal setting really comes into play. And you can use your goal setting for any part of your life. If you want to become an actor, set your goals to become an actor. Today, you have to set your goals hourly, weekly, monthly, quarterly, half yearly, yearly. You have to have a rough plan in your head of where you're going to go and how what your steps are you're going to use to jump to those places and meet that goal. You can even do a little tick sheet and just tick off every week. Well, yep, I did this week, I did that this week. Oh, I've done these 2 extra things. Brilliant. You keep adding those extra things in, because that'll get you there, hopefully get you there quicker. But if you want, for argument's sake, you want to become an actor. Okay, so how are you going to become an actor? It's all well and good saying I want to be in Hollywood. How are you going to become an actor? How are you going to get to Hollywood? What is the first step you need to do? Well, for a start, you need to know how to act. That kind of helps. It goes without saying. But if you know you want to be an actor, but your acting skills aren't that great, the first step would be to think about going to an acting school or acting classes. Well, there's your first hour, looking up acting classes. Day 1. Going there, meeting the tutors, meeting the other members of staff and the team, see whether they're right for you. Day 2, enrolling, getting yourself in there. By the end of the week, you should have been enrolled. You should have been already pen and paper in your hand. You should be writing down things. You should be listening to what everyone's saying. Have a dictaphone in your hand to record all the things that these people are saying, and really taking on board everything. That's your first week. So you've got your first hour, you've got your first day, and you've got your first week already. Week 2, you might want to. It could be, learning how to speak correctly. Speak proper. Speak correctly. Learning how to method act. Some people are born method actors, like Daniel Day-Lewis, stuff like that. But some people have to learn to method act. So that'll be your next stage, and I can continue to just progress. So by the end of the month, you're confident enough to start going for auditions. By the end of the quarter, you've applied for 50 positions. You've done several courses. You've done a few short films. You set these plans in place. Now, obviously, I've just talked about acting, but this applies for business. How you look at your business. It could be that you wanted to, you want to open a. Okay, bad example, but you want to open a social network. So what's the first thing you do? What's the first thing you do in the first hour of you having that idea? You look at all the social networks. It's simple, isn't it? You look at all the social networks. By the end of that day, you registered to all the social networks. And then it snowballs down from there. You look at their ideas, you read their terms and conditions, you understand why they did it, and then you learn what the people want, and you create your one. So you can use it for absolutely everything. Again, this works for fitness. And I did say I didn't want to touch on fitness too much, because obviously you guys have had fitness videos from me. But I'd want you guys to just kind of see that applies to everything in life. If you want to learn to run, how do you learn to run? Well, you learn to walk first. Well, actually, no, that's not right at all. You want to learn to run, you learn the correct way to run. You turn on the internet, and you understand how your body works. That's the very first thing you learn. It's how your body works. Because if you can work out how your body works, you can get the maximum out of your body. So your first hour is spent looking at runners on YouTube and reading stuff about how the muscles work. The first day is spent finding the best places to go running. The second day is spent finding the right comfortable trainers, and trainers are important. And it just, running trainers are important, and you just snowball it on from there. And as I say, it's anything in life you want to do, you can do it simply by just setting those goals and just achieving whatever it is you want to achieve. And I just hope that kind of helped, because I have had quite a few goal questions before. I just wanted to kind of just kind of clear it for clear people's help people get it in their mind clearly, and just kind of feel comfortable with what they're doing, and don't feel. The other thing I didn't talk about was letdowns, because letdowns are the hardest thing. and how to deal with your letdowns. You know, if you don't achieve your goal, if you don't achieve where you want to be in the next week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you have to accept that things don't always go the way you planned. You adapt and you move on, which is other part of goal setting. Don't have a plan B, because plan B subtracts from plan A. It's that simple. Loads of people say that, and it's true. If you've got another plan in place, then it's not going to work, because you're thinking, oh, don't worry, if it doesn't work, I can go for plan B. No, plan A is the goal. You just adapt it along the way to make sure you get to that goal. Okay, and I just hope that kind of helps for the people that ask me about goal questions. Any more questions, as I say, just post it on my Facebook, on my Google Plus if you're watching this on Google Plus, on my LinkedIn. I'm on YouTube. You can always message me on there. Yeah, just hope I help. Thank you.